Hey you guys, it's me Kiana coming at you today, and as I showed you in the other video, I told you what my direction is probably going to head in. I will keep you guys updated. I thank you all so much for surrounding me with so much love and so much support. I really truly thank you guys. Normally, as you all know, I'm battling what I battle. Normally, that's the time when we're stressed like that, when we get bad news and all that stuff. That's the time when we turn to food. As for me, I am not going to do that, and I'm going to go ahead and stay focused and just handle my business, period. So, I'm pulling out some lettuce because what we're going to make is I'm going to make a salad that you often get at McDonald's has them. What other store has them? A lot of other stores have them, but Wendy's, all that. But we're going to make a um, breaded, well, not breaded, but I forgot what they call it. But it's a chicken salad, bacon chicken salad sandwich, and it's going to be a quote unquote fried chicken bacon chicken sandwich. Okay, so what I'm just doing is, of course, you all know I'm going to use all this stuff is going to be on a budget. So we're going to use some lettuce we got from the Asian market I told you guys about. That literally, if you want your vegetables to be fresh and cheap, besides going to a what do they call them? What do they call them, Chuck? What do they call them when you the market, the outside where they sell food? Farmers market. Rather than going to a farmers market, or if you don't have it available to you, then you can just go to the Asian food market, and trust me, you will find great, great, great deals there and very fresh vegetables. So we're going to make our bed of lettuce for our salad, and this is going to be a big salad, you guys. For breakfast, I just simply grabbed some almonds before I left. You all know I keep those in my bag, so when I'm leaving or when I'm going somewhere, just in case I wind up being there longer than expected, I have, something to eat to keep my metabolism going, and also to give you that extra push of energy that you may need. So I'm going to show you how to make this. We're going to make it on this quote unquote fried chicken. We're going to make that with our leftover chicken that we used yesterday for the fettuccine. And it's going to be great because this is also showing you that you can stretch your money even on Atkins, because that's one of the concerns a lot of people have with the Atkins diet, that it's expensive. So we're going to use a few of these, and these are pork rinds. And I like the hot and spicy because it's not really that hot to me. We're going to use 2 eggs, and we're going to use the leftover chicken breast that we had yesterday, which only is 1.5 chicken breasts. But we used for the whole dish we made yesterday 1.5, so we have this left over. And this actually cost $4.13, but it was BOGO at my food market. This is skinless, boneless chicken breast, pappardelle. So if you do the math, it costs $2.06 to be exact. And we got 2 meals out of it. So each meal, as far as chicken, we only used about $1.05. Maybe not even that, actually. We probably used about $1 worth of chicken for each meal, and that was the meal yesterday and the meal today. So that'll also show you guys that you don't have to spend a lot of money. Just be smart with your money and be wise with the sales that you get. This is the chicken, and we're going to cut it, and we're going to bread it, and then we're going to saute it in a pan. Now you can use a little bit of canola oil, because that's the oil that they recommend that you use on the Atkins diet. But as for me, I'm just going to simply saute it in some Pam. You can also use butter. You are not to use margarine, but you can use butter. So whatever you want to do as far as what option you want to use, it doesn't really matter. What matters is the seasoning of this chicken, the slicing of the chicken, and the agent that you use to bread it in, rather than using you know, rather than using, you know, flour as your breading agent. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this up a little bit, let a little air out, and then we're going to crunch this up. Now in a bowl, I already put the 2 eggs, and I'm going to mix that together. I already have my bed of lettuce waiting for me. We're going to have some bacon in that salad. We're going to have the breaded chicken in the salad. And we're going to use some blue cheese dressing. We're also going to probably put a little bit of jalapeno in the salad to add that little extra spice. So it's going to be quite good, you guys. And this is just another meal I wanted to show you guys that you can fix. And I still have leftovers yesterday from the fettuccine. Even though Nene ate some, I still had some leftovers, so I'll probably eat that for my dinner. But this will be my brunch and lunch slash. As far as the jalapeno, this simply only cost me about 10 cents at the Asian market. And we're going to go ahead and seed that because we don't want all of that heat that is going to come off of that. I'm just simply going to put this and put the, one second you guys. I see it. We're going to put the breadcrumbs inside of a container or something to be able to dip this chicken in. Now you don't need much, so you're going to put the rest of this inside of a Ziploc bag. Okay? We're just going to crumble the breadcrumbs. We're going to crumble it up as much as possible. And then we're going to slice that chicken. You're going to season it after you slice it. And then you're going to mix the egg mixture. And then you're going to throw the chicken down in the egg mixture. Then roll it around in the breadcrumbs. I'm sorry, not breadcrumbs. The pork rinds that we're using to substitute as breadcrumbs or flour. And then you can either bake it or fry it. Whichever floats your boat. Sometimes you get lumps that you can't really, and pork rinds that you really can't crumble. So, alrighty, I'm going to show you the consistency that you want. And I'm also going to pan the camera down so you can see me actually how I bread it. Right now I'm just mixing the egg. You don't have to use a whole pile of salt, you guys, because you have to keep in mind that the pork rinds are spicy, hot and spicy, so it's going to already have some kind of seasoning on it. So you don't want it to be over seasoned. Alright. Now I'm just going to simply start slicing that chicken. And you only want a few pieces. You don't want a whole bunch of it because that's all it's just for you. And I actually don't like to fix this ahead of time, too much ahead of time, because I like to have it crunchy, you know, the crunchiness remain. And by you not using flour or a regular breading agent, if you leave it too long in the refrigerator, it can wind up not being as crunchy. So this is something that you don't want to make too much ahead of time. Now you can make it ahead of time as far as to have it for later on the day, but to store it in the freezer bag or something like that, like I tell you guys to do sometimes, no, you don't want to do that to this. So fix enough for yourself for however amount you're going to eat today. Now believe it or not, I'm getting a good amount now. I showed you I only had 1.5 chicken breasts, and you can do this with turkey cutlets as well, you guys. So whichever one you wanted to do it with, just be creative. Use it to, you know, whatever taste that you or craving you have that day. Add to your salad whatever you want. But I made like 8 strips out of that 1.5 So my salad is going to be really pretty big, and I'm only eating one chicken breast. I mean, one and a half chicken breasts. So I'm just going to go ahead and season this up. I'm going to pan the camera down for you guys now. Alright, this is my little bowl of chicken strips, and that's how they're going to look. Okay. Now you can cut these in half. That's up to you. And I probably will for ones that's like that long. Okay. We're going to just season this up. These are fine. This comes from the half of chicken breast. So we're just going to season this up. Spread out. And then season it up. And we're going to add some black pepper. And you're just going to try to toss it around a little bit. Alright, so we're going to take our egg wash. That's going to allow the breadcrumbs to stick even more. And we're going to take a plate on the side so that we can lay all of the chicken once it's already breaded with our pork rinds. We're going to take a plate, and then just lay it on the plate. So this is the dipping process, okay? So you're going to dip that. I don't know if you guys can see. Alrighty. So we're going to dip this. Okay. Then you're going to just roll it in the pork rinds. That's going to make it look like this. And then when you fry it, it's going to be just like fried chicken, you guys. So just like McDonald's has those crispy, I think that's the name of it, crispy chicken sandwiches. You're going to have, they have the crispy chicken salads as well. You're going to have crispy chicken. Actually, you're going to have it even better. You're going to have a bacon crispy chicken salad. And it should look like that. Okay? I know it sounds strange, you guys, that are not familiar with the Atkins program to use the pork rinds. And in fact, I thought it was strange as well. But trust me when I tell you that it does work. It does fix that craving that you may have for fried chicken. And you're still remaining in the confines of your diet. So, another breading agent that I have discovered for you guys that don't like pork rinds, you can use these. Now, these are not going to be as carb friendly. They're carb friendly because the carb count is only 3. What time am I at? The carb count is 3 per 2 tablespoons, and you can crunch that up, and it'll basically serve its purpose. You'll probably use, about 4 carbs to bread something. But that's for people that really don't want to use the pork rinds because you don't like it, or either you don't eat pork. So, alright, you guys, let me continue to bread this, and then just go ahead, like I said, use some canola oil or some butter, or as I'm going to use some Pam. Bread that up, you guys. Fry that up, and then I'll show you the end results when I come back. So I thank you all for watching. Thank you all for viewing and supporting. And be blessed.